Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I'm playing Banished. Now, you may have saw the last video and everything I did, and it may be a little bit different during this video. That is because when I came to record, I noticed I was back at the start where I originally started the last episode. Now this was because I didn't save the game, stupidly. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I've been playing a lot of Mount & Blade, so every time I quit out it auto-saves because I play on realistic. And I think that's what happened here, so when I quit out I didn't actually save any of the progress I made. So I've had to sort of catch up a little bit. I think I've missed something out, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll give you a quick rundown. I've added in the roads, I've added in a couple of houses here, I've got people working everywhere, I've started to build another Forester's Lodge here, and I've got my mine set up against them. The mine wasn't there when I started, so yeah, I basically just had to redo all that. So anyway, let's get to it. Everything seems to be going okay so far. I seem to be on top of the food thing finally, and wood and firewood and all that stuff's going okay. I'm starting to get a little bit low on stone, so I think what I'm going to have to do is, as soon as I get a spare labourers, then send them down to the quarry, you know, get them to bring in that stone. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so I'm just debating if I want to set up a school or not, because I know that setting up a school, it makes people more productive, you know, like they have better results when they go gathering or cutting down trees and so on. But the problem is that I'll have a period of time where they're going to be in school and they're not going to be working, so I'm going to have a lack, you know, I'm going to have to scale down my current production until I get like a constant flow of people going in and out. The first, you know, however long it takes is going to be slow, but eventually it's going to get to the point where everyone's already, you know, the people that have been through and got an education are working and they're producing double the results of what someone who's uneducated is, but it would also cover the cost of me missing people from various places. So anyway, I'm going to build that next. I think I'll wait till I get this Forester's Lodge finished first, just make sure I get that done. I want to keep my wood supply, keep bringing that in, because every time I expand the houses, you know, they're going to need firewood. And like I said, food seems to be going okay. You know, the crop fields are almost at 100% yield, and then we can start harvesting, so that's going to be good. I feel like I really want to create one more farm, but we'll see. I was going to make another storage barn because this is starting to get a little bit full. But, okay, so I mean, alright, we're going to start harvesting, that is good. Let's leave them to it, they seem to be... There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a lot of food in. So all I can really do now is wait for this to be built. Oh, okay, that's probably why my stone's low. I keep building all these stone roads everywhere. Not a good idea. But, hey. If it's not a good idea, I tend to do it. A child named Skylar... A child named Fur was born in Skylar, and I don't know, it just started raining and storming, so you know. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about, but don't worry. I'm kind of rambling at the moment, just waiting for something to get done, and yeah. I want to go ahead and... Oh, I've got all that food. So this storage barn is almost full. I've been contemplating building another one somewhere in this area, just so they can start putting food into it. I was thinking about doing it alongside this this area here, but I feel I could easily fit in another barn or a graveyard if needed. Then again, if I wanted to extend my fields, I could do another field here and possibly one here. So let's go ahead and get the storage barn up. I mean, I was contemplating putting one here, but I just see, you know, if there's a fire, and for any reason this catches on fire, I lose all my food. so having it spread out is probably the wisest course of action. Then again, I can stick it here actually. I'd fit it in here. This is not too bad. Or I could just do it here. Oh, so it fits in there nicely. Okay, there we go. As I said, once I get this Forester's Lodge finished up here, we'll look at getting the school done. Okay, people are getting cold. We've got no leather jackets, no coats. What's going on? So, I do need more foresters working, but hunting cabin. Okay, I'm gonna need to. If I've got anyone to spare, I could do with getting them up here, getting them working. But to be fair, I can probably start trading for stuff. So this guy wants peach seeds. I don't particularly want any. Slowly increase the amount of tools I have here. A lot of people in the graveyard or cemetery. That's why it's there, you know. 31 out of 96 graves. I'm not sure where I'm going to build next, but we'll see. I'm really lacking stone. I just need more people to get out here and start working. I want to build more houses, but I'm like, if I do that, then I could run into trouble. Don't want to expand too quick, you know. Expand too quick, then I overstretch my resources and then everyone starts dying. This is working well, this is bringing in plenty of food, so I'm quite happy with that. No one's really been sick. I probably should build a hospital soon, just ready to tackle, you know, any diseases that occur. I haven't looked at that yet, which is probably a mistake. But I want to make sure I stay on top of food. Food is important. Because if I expand and I run out of food, then yeah, people are going to die. People are cold, but I have plenty of firewood to sort of keep them warm, so it's only the people who are travelling around that are the issue at the moment. But we appear to be okay. Do I have any hunters at all? Okay, I got one hunter. I need to scale back a little bit, but who do I scale? Like, I don't want to mess with the farmers, they're doing a good job. I guess I'm stuck till some babies grow up. I actually gave 4 fishermen here in their previous season, they had 700 fish. I mean, that's not too bad. I kind of... So I don't want to downscale it because people are just doing really well. Okay, the person working at the quarry has died. That's not good. And even though I've got this set up here, I ain't got anyone to man it. I'll go ahead and pause construction on it. They can get the storage barn set up and... I am out of stone now, which is not good. Alright, let's go ahead and get another house up. Make sure I've got the right amount of space in between. Go. Nope. Pointing the wrong way. There we go. I really do need to get roads going in between the houses, but I'll do that eventually. Could probably get away with dirt, but I don't like using dirt. Okay, I see, so we're out of stone at the moment, that's a bit of an issue. I was wondering why, you know, the Forester's Lodge wasn't being completed. Not a problem though, we can go ahead and just clear up any bits of stone here and there. I reduced my save game down to 10 minutes, because I know when I started this season I said I'd keep it at 30, so if anything bad happens I can always roll back, you know, but no, I've changed my mind on that. I have to travel quite a distance now to get stone. I'm really got to get my quarry up and running. I think what I'll do is after this season, I'm going to go ahead and take some of the farmers out and send them over to the Hunter's Lodge. I think that'd be a good way to do it. I mean, start harvesting, guys. Go ahead and get that food. It's fine with me. Okay, we've got a couple of labourers now. I want to go ahead and put one of them as a stone cut. They can get back to the mine, start bringing stone. It's always good. People are dying of old age, and the amount of foresters I got is starting to go down, which isn't good. I need to put someone else as a hunter. Come on, get me some stone. I wonder if my stone's been used up in the cemetery. That's quite a possibility. I could take out some of these iron tools. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on the next trader that come by, see if he's offering any stone or any resources like that, and I'll just buy a bunch. Okay, that's near capacity. That is not good. Go ahead and get this finished, guys. It's 100% full. Damn. Now this game is probably just going to set this on fire now just to screw me over. What happens if food sits outside? I mean, what's the problem? Is it just because it sits on the ground? Is that really an issue? Nice, we're going to get our second storage barn up and ready. I increased the amount of food for me to keep to 15,000, so that's always good. I'm going to go ahead and lose 4 farmers, and I'm going to max out the hunters so they can bring in some leather and so on. And I really do need... I need more stone cutters. Oh hell, we'll do that for now. See, I could, you know, just remove people from working at the farm and send them to go work at the quarry, but I mean, it goes so quick. I'd have to reassign them very quick, you know, very soon. I mean, I mean, I assume, excuse me, I assume you still yield the same amount of resources as if I was, you know, because I'm fast forwarding time quite a bit. But if I was doing it at regular speed, I'd still get the same amount of resources, wouldn't I? And I'm assuming yes, just in case there's anything different, because it just hardly seems worth me reassigning people to work there for about... I suppose they do get quite a few resources per season. I think I'm just talking nonsense at the moment. Ignore me. That's what I normally do. Actually, that's a lie. I should ignore myself more, but I don't. Case in point, warband. Yep, every house that I build, more people move into it. So I've got to be careful. I don't want to get, you know, too many people to where I end up dying, but I really do need to. I need to do something. So now I seem to be okay on my food. We got 4,000 there, and that's going to last us till next year. The next issue is going to be stored firewood. So does anyone know if a stone house uses less firewood? Is that the case? That would be good to know. In fact, I think it's a good time to get my Forester's Lodge back up and running. We go ahead and have more wood coming in. I can continue to build. I can continue to increase the amount of firewood we store. because we do burn through it pretty quick. Got another trader inbound. What is he offering us? Steel tools. I don't need any steel tools. He can get me a bunch of stuff though. I mean, do I really want some stone from him? So let's do that. Stone and firewood. I thought that was a person then just standing there swinging their arms side to side, but it was a deer. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to build a school. I don't know how much this is going to mess me up, but let's have a look. The question is, where are we going to build this school? I could fit it in here. I never really want to put it back up against here in case it catches on fire, but regardless of where I put it. Although if I put it here... Oh, here we go, that's a nice spot. Go ahead and stick it there, and then what we can do is... Bam. Okay, so we're currently up to our 20th year. We're doing okay. As I asked in the last episode, you know, what to do with how I show you guys this Let's Play. I think I just want to make sure I get to the point where I'm stable. We've got plenty of resources, you know, and we're surviving, and then I can expand a bit and get all the other buildings built. And I'll probably just start doing highlights, because, I mean, you don't want to keep seeing every year in full. But until we get to that point. Oh, well, I'm going to have to build a road going to this soon. I probably could do with building a storage barn up here. My worry is people are going to start bringing... Oh, someone died during childbirth. I haven't seen that yet. I just picture... Actually no, I'm not going to finish that sentence because I'm not sure what I was saying. Are you going to fill in that spot? I heard that if you build a road over a tree or a rock, you can no longer do anything there. Like, you can't build there, it's immovable. Something along those lines. I'm not so sure how true that is, but it's food for thought. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to keep the amount of wood I have up. And that sounded wrong, but game-wise, I do need to keep the amount of wood I've got stockpiled for firewood, because we're going to need a lot of firewood. In fact, it probably wouldn't hurt if I increased the fuel limit up to 400, so they continuously build it. I could do it 500, I'm just worried about running out of wood, but I suppose that's not really a problem. Okay, so I mean, we've kept a lot of food and now we're just putting more on top of it, which is great. They're using this barn too. I'm probably gonna have to get another one set up soon. I've been debating about setting up some stockpiles around here for the foresters, but I don't think it really matters. Ideally, I'd like to get a couple more people down here, if possible. I don't know how many people I've got available as labourers, only 2, that's not very good. See, everyone is dying from old age, stop dying! Now is not the time for you to die. Got a lot of iron here, we may as well grab it. basically all finished. It just requires iron, and I guess we're out. I could probably scale back the amount of tools I have stored here. Is no one working at the mine? What's going on? They're not getting much iron out of the mine. They really do need a few people there working for it to be worth it. However, as soon as we start picking up all the iron over here, we'll soon, you know, bring back up our stockpile, so it's not too bad. Reserve of tools is low. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and scale back the tools from the merchant. We've got to stay on top of that. So I really do need more people to start working in the mine. I didn't realise I was that low on iron. Luckily there's some here and there. Continue to just grab whenever I see it. This storage barn's almost full as well. Okay. Now I told them to scale back the tools, so we should have a bunch of tools we do. Okay, that's good. Just waiting for the trader to come by, see if he's got anything good for us. Schoolhouse is currently being built. And we're going to see how much this affects my town. See, if I can just basically overproduce food, I can start trading food away. Even though the value isn't that much, you know, it's going to be pretty good to sort of not have to worry about it again. The only things I really got to keep an eye on is like firewood. And I hate to bring it up in case I jinx myself, but I haven't had any disasters yet. No fires, no tornadoes, no disease. So I'm quite curious. Okay, I need a... Is there no one for me to assign here? No, there isn't. Okay. I want to scale back the fishermen just by one. And we're going to knock it into the schoolhouse there. So hopefully we're going to get some students in. Hopefully I won't regret this. We've got one student. I wonder how long this takes. Does anyone know? I assume it's like 1 year, perhaps, maybe more. Okay, he's a teacher. Shouldn't the teacher be educated? How does this work? So the guy who's going to come out of here a genius is going to be like mayor of the town or something, I'm not sure. How does that work? Shouldn't a teacher have an education before he can teach? But how can he be a teacher if there's no one to teach him in the first place? Oh no. Quarry's a dangerous profession, I tell you, than being a stonecutter. Getting crushed by rocks and all sorts. I'm getting low on adults, but as long as I got the food there and the firewood, we're okay. At least that's what I keep telling myself. This Forester's Lodge has dropped in the amount of people I have working here, which isn't good. So I've got to be very careful. I can always tell people just go cut down a bunch of trees, you know, we've got plenty in the area, so... 2 students. Kind of excited to see what happens once they're done. Okay, we got our trader. Let's see if he brought us anything good. He brought us steel tools. I don't want any steel tools. I asked you to bring me some stuff and you didn't. Alright, well. Wait, what did I do? Oh, it's because I just dropped this. I suppose once we get past this first bit, you know, as I said, once we get people coming out educated and they start, you know, getting us more resources from when they work, then it's going to pay off. But in the meantime, it's going to be very slow building up to it. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed my rambling on, and join me again next time. Goodbye.